Welcome to Market Matters. I'm Nadia Hassan together with Jonathan Gan. In our companies in the news this gloomy Monday, I wouldn't blame you if you had trouble getting out of bed today, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I think all of us were like, you know what, the weekend's not over. But it's definitely brewing over the weekend for Asdion Bhd. On Saturday, they actually had 3 of its guys actually sat down. Tuku Azlan, Sultan Abu Bakar, Datuk Yen Sun Ai, Datuk Muhammad Rizwan Noor, all had actually just, well, let's put it very bluntly, up sticks and left.
Yeah, so you wonder, right, what happens to a company when the White Knights or the Elvises have decided to leave the building.
Yes. I suppose the reason you're explaining it is because Asdion was very known as an IT company. When it was listed, it was the big thing. This was when the tech bubble was still going. No surprise, though, because they made so many years of losses that we can see by their earnings, that actually they went into logistics, TAS Logistics. It was big news at the beginning of this year. You saw the share price leap to something ludicrous, like, how much was it again?
128, actually.
Exactly. So,
and this was actually on the back of solid news because it secured a project with Hong Kong International Mining Exchange for 414 million to actually supply bauxite. Bauxite is actually aluminum ore. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, very good. You remember your chemistry lessons. It's all filtering back. So the fact is, right, we looked at this company. It's still asset rich, but I suppose it's no surprise that if you looked at the share price, it actually went down quite substantially, about 8% to 40.5 cent, mostly because of this news. Because, like you mentioned, Datuk Muhammad Rizwan Noor, I mean, all of these guys actually have some kind of pedigree, right? Son of former Prime Finance Minister, the second Tan Sri Noor Muhammad Yaakob, and then of course the other guy as well. Also, if I can get their pedigree up, help me here. What is it? What is the other one? He also had issues. Yeah, Rizwan, the younger brother of Sultan Pahang, Sultan Ahmad Shah, Tunku Sultan Abu Bakar, also appointed to the board.
Correct.
So yeah, all of this is. These guys had pedigree. They had name. What could have happened that they actually sort of said, you know what, I'm done.
So, Nadia, the thing is that I noted some of the statements made by Datuk Muhammad Rizwan Noor Muhammad, because he actually said in a news interview with a local newspaper, that he actually expected Asdion to return to the black within 6 months. And now he's upping and leaving, like you said. So you really wonder what is next for the company, although I don't know, because there's still value in terms of how asset rich the company is. Perhaps this is an opportunity to pave the way for better leadership.
Would you panic? If you were an Asdion shareholder, would you panic?
But I feel it's justified that you would panic, actually.
Hence the drop in share price.
Yeah. So the thing is that being a logistics company, I think now the low oil prices should actually bode very well for it.
And the contract is still there.
Correct.
But it worries you.
Correct. The prospects moving forward for this company may be
really
good.
murky.
Yeah, may be good, but you know, there's no leadership to actually bring it to the next level.
We'll have to see how that sort of wraps up. So yeah, just a few things to remember about this stock. These companies, these guys all up and left, all these guys have very, very big names to them. And you wonder what actually happens next. The company has seen a big drop in share price because although the contract was great, the one that they got, it's still, now there's too many doubts. You wonder about the status. And if I was an Asdion shareholder, I wouldn't be blamed for panicking. But that's actually all that we have today for Market Matters. Just to remind you, I'm Nadia Hassan together with Jonathan Gan and Wei Lin Tang. If you actually want more on these news and stories, please pick up a copy of The Edge Financial Daily. And we are actually back in print, so rejoice. Buy 2-3 copies. We will not tell anybody. Or go to theedgemarket.com. Thanks a lot for that. Good night. Good luck.